So, David, how many horses do you own?
4 right now.
And one of them is here.
Yep,
At the
Breeders' Cup. Yep.
Just sort of your thoughts on having this horse in the Breeders' Cup.
Well,
Technique.
We ran in the Breeders' Cup last year at Lexington, and we ran 6th in the race against Cody's Wish, and it was a really exciting being in Lexington, but being in Lexington was like being in your backyard, so I didn't really take in all the excitement and the surroundings of the Breeders' Cup. Being out here in Santa Anita, it's a much different atmosphere. Don't know my way around. Been to Keeneland 100 times, but coming out here to Santa Anita, it's really interesting to see how the track's laid out and the fans and the people here. So really excited about being here and give it a shot again.
You're going up against guys who some of them have. You've got 4 horses. They have 400 horses.
Yeah.
You're a football guy and a coach, and just put that in perspective.
Yeah, we don't have all the X's and O's like they do. They have horses on the farm and they just rebuild, and they're like Alabama. They got 100 of them on the sidelines. They bring the next guy in. We have 4 horses, and they're all claiming horses. We claimed them for $20,000, $40,000, $50,000, and these guys are spending tens of millions of dollars, and it's just a privilege to be here, and luck.
I'm sort of switching metaphors, but you're kind of like the Princeton basketball team.
Oh,
making a deep run into the NCAA.
Yeah, we are. We're a long shot, but we believe that we should be here, and the horse is doing great. And Rafael Bejarano and Javier Castellano both said, you guys, you got to take a shot at it. Horse is doing great. He's feeling good, and he deserves to be here. So we decided to put him in the sprint and give him a chance.
Talk about the difference. Last year you were in the 2-turn dirt mile. This year you're going in the 1-turn sprint. Just wanted to get 1 turn.
Yeah, the 2 turns has not been his favorite distance. The mile, he likes the mile, but the 2 turns, I think, hinders his ability. So, we didn't want to run in the mile, and we didn't really want to run against Zozos and Cody's Wish again. We've been beat 4 times by both of them, and 2 by Cody and 2 by Zozos, and we thought, the sprint is 1 turn, and, he does great. We've never really asked him to run early. And so, I think we'll be in good position, and he's going to make his move. He's going to run hard. He's going to come flying down the lane. It's just a matter of if the horses in front of him back up. We got to have a little racing luck. And, we ran against Zozos in the Yak, and, he got out there and ran the first, quarter in 23, and then 48, I think it was, 47, 48, and 112. Well, when we came running at him, he had plenty of horse left, and it was hard to run him down. We made up a lot of ground, but, just not enough.
So your X's and O's are simple. Just come fly in and take your chances from there.
Yeah, we're gonna sit back. We'll be a little closer to the pace. Rafael said, I've never asked a horse out of the gate. I've always wrapped up on him coming out of the gate, and I'm just going to let him come out of the gate on his own and see where he sits and sit behind the horses. And on the turn for home, we're going to swing wide. And if he switches leads like he did in the Johnny Neurard stakes up at Belmont, he was so impressive. It was like a Ferrari putting him in the 5th gear, and he took off. And if he can do that again, I think we got a shot.
Well, I know winning the Knicks Go Derby Day was just an incredible deal for you. Winning the Grade 2 on the Belmont undercard had to be huge.
There's two different ways of looking at it. On Derby Day when we won, I had thousands of friends. I had people from all over were there. It was my backyard. So when we won that day, it was like euphoric. We were having a party and everybody was cheering, and we were, the excitement, everybody around you, it was so much fun. It's like winning the Super Bowl, right? And then when we went up to New York and we won, there was like 8 of us. And it was just a much different scenery. We still were excited, had a lot of fun. It was just 2 different types of fun.
But that was a huge win. But out of that win, I mean, you didn't know with this horse. The horse had an infection, right, from drawing the blood?
Yeah, they state vet drew some blood, and I think it when they were putting the needle in, it ripped a vein and caused an infection in the horse. So we missed about 2 weeks of training because we had to put him in in the chamber to heal him up, and that really set us back because we really wanted to get another race in him before the ACAC, and so we didn't have the opportunity to give him that race. And so when we ran in the ACAC, it wasn't his best race. I don't think it was a great race. I thought he got a lot out of it, but I really think it sets up well for this race. He needed that.
From what on paper would be the biggest win, taking aside the emotions of Derby in his career, but then right after that, I mean, you had to wonder if the horse would ever race again.
We were worried about him. Yeah, there was a moment where we didn't know if he was going to live because the infection. I had another horse a long time ago that the similar thing happened, and he paralyzed the horse, and we had to retire it. And there was those fears going through our head that it might not make it to the track.
Yeah, so that's just sort of the microcosm of horse racing, right?
Yeah, the highs and the lows. Yeah.
But now you feel like he's 100% going into this race.
Yeah, we worked him. Raphael came out and worked him last Saturday, and got off of him, and he was just like, horse is perfect. He felt good, feeling good, looking good. He's on his toes. He's ready to go. So,
have you been pouring over the entries? You've got Elite Power, the defending sprint champion and sprint winner. You've got Gunite, who's extremely tough.
Yeah.
Will you be surprised if you win?
The way I look at it is, somebody's going to win the race. There's 9 horses in the race, and we're going to go toe-to-toe with them, and, you got to just hope it's our day, and the race needs to set up for us. The speed needs to go out, and they need to fight it out, and I'm hoping they go 21-4 and 43-4, and, they wear each other out. And if they get any bit tired, we're going to come running, and, we'll take our shots. I'm not worried about it. It is what it is.
So I got to ask a Kenny Klein type question. So just talk about your connection to the University of Louisville. You're wearing a Cardinal Adidas shirt right now, and your colors are red and black?
Yep,
yeah.
Red, black, and white. So, I've been a U of L fan forever. I went to the University of Louisville, played football there. Didn't play a whole lot, but I did play there, and loved my team, loved the coaches, and loved the community. And my father actually coached football there for 1 year and had a brother go there. So, U of L's been a part of our family. Had a sister played field hockey there. So, we have a long list of family members that went there, and, it's close and dear to my heart. And about 130 races into my career, I never had silks. And one of my good buddies, Billy Long, decided to buy me a birthday present, and he sent me some silks. And he designed them, he created them, and sent them to me, and I love them. And it's got a replica of the cardinal bird and on the silks, and proudly are wearing them until the university tells me I can't. But I love them. I'm proud to wear them, and supporting the Louisville fan base.
Yeah, and they would sure look good in the winter circle.
They sure would. And I'm good friends with all the Bram family. I love the Brams. My dad recruited Oscar to go to the University of Louisville, and that's how they got there, and that's how their kids got there. So very proud to be a part of the Cardinal family, and hope we can keep the Cards flying high just like their football team are right now.